8 o'clock. And I normally sit down a couple minutes before 8 o'clock to rest, relax, before I start the practice, sharply at 8. So I figured I might as well start the broadcast, start the stream, while I'm sitting here and relaxing. Just relax, release. Comfortable seated position that you can hold indefinitely. Start to feel the body. Should be a very minimal effort pose. Just relax, feel the body, feel the balance on the spine. If you find a comfortable cross-legged position, feel the pelvis press into the earth, the neck and the spine grow up from the pelvis. Relax the legs as much as you can. Try to use one of the spine muscles to balance and keep the body up. Just relax. Focus. Feel the breath as it slowly slides through the nostrils, the nasal cavity, the air passageway, the trachea, I think, into the lungs, and back out. And it is 8 o'clock. Time to get started. Get the timer ready. There we go. And first pose of the day is a quick forward fold in frame. Just enough to release any pops or kinks in the back and neck. You find that you can hang down effortlessly. With respect to the back and neck, you're pretty much good to go. You don't feel any more kinks or pops. Alright, first up is upward facing dog. So get the timer started for 3 minutes. Fingers towards the toes. And there you go. Hang out here. Prepping the back for the next pose, scorpion pose. And why do we do the same thing every day? So that you can get better at it. Also, even if you want to do something different, feel free to go ahead, have fun. But one of the things you might find eventually is you kind of get tired and it's kind of frustrating to try and figure out something different to do every day. And it's easy to just go back and have your practice, whatever that is, and focus on that. So here, focus, getting the back ready for scorpion pose. So the low back slides into place, and it's ready for some more. The spine is ready for an enhanced flex. An extended flex. More flexion in the spine. Relax, breathe. If you can, breathe through the nose. Minute 39 seconds. Feel the breath as it slides through the body. Got a little bit of sensation in my nose. Like it could eventually turn into a sneeze, but I caught it early. I'm already starting to feel it. So just send consciousness and effort to that. Just like when you're feeling a stretch, right? You feel the muscle. If you start to feel that sneeze feeling in your nose or what could lead up to a sneeze, I'll just send your concentration and effort there. Let the body clear it out without needing to sneeze. And every once in a while, I put my head forward to try and recenter everything and maybe swallow some of the saliva. Double check, 20 seconds. Might move my fingers and toes a little bit. Almost done. Go. That's 3 minutes of that. The back is nice and open. More or less ready for the next pose. Going to get started. Well, you allow the hands to equalize a little bit, normalize. Next up is our favorite. My favorite, someone's favorite. Scorpion pose. Lots of effort, a little bit of balance. Today's 17th, so we'll kick up with the left leg first. Maybe. Find some balance. Feels like my elbows are a little bit closer than normal. That's okay. Slowly find the pose. Focus and concentrate. 231. So got in here a couple seconds sooner than I did yesterday. And chill out. Relax. Focus. Concentrate. The intensity will increase. So make sure that you enjoy the beginning of the pose where less effort is required. Focus and concentrate. Relax. Take stock. What feels like what? Sensation in the low back. Effort in the shoulders. Oh, balance. Relax. Focus. Bring the head up. Just a hair. Minute 15 seconds. Relax. Concentrate. Play with the pose a little bit, but keep your balance. Focus. Concentrate. 40 seconds. Feel the biceps, the blood rushing into the biceps. Lots of sensation now. Different than the beginning of the pose. Almost there. Concentrate. 9 seconds. And that's that. Wow. Yeah, pretty intense. Lots of stuff. So the arms practically gave out right at the end. But somehow I managed to keep balance. Whatever your level is, whatever your limit is, go there. Feel free there. Take a little break. And relax. And the next pose is fantastic for that. A forward fold for 3 minutes. Really, oh hey, let's get in frame. Here we go. Relax, slowly get the parts of the body into place. A lot less intensity than from scorpion pose. Can try to get the heels, toes, and ankles all together. So I might have to twist the foot a little bit to get all 3 of those points together. Fold the arms, relax. Use the leg muscles, straighten the legs, use the quads. Release into the pose. Keep your balance. The closer the feet are, the more balance there is. More balance challenge. You might swap the hands. To get full balance on both sides of the body. Relax, feel the breath as it slides in and out of the body. Straighten the legs, back and neck relax. Allow the pelvis to fold forward just a little more, rotate forward. If you want, place the hands under the feet for an extra interesting balance challenge, especially when you have the heels together, because the heels, the space between the heels provides a lot of left-right balance. When you get the heels so close to each other, it makes that balance even that much more fun. So I actually got the big toes, the ankles, and the heels all just barely touching each other. 34 seconds. Straighten the legs, relax. As close to zero effort as you can for the rest of the body, barring the legs. Just allow the body to relax and enjoy the pose. And that's that. All right. Fun stuff. So, next up, hamstring stretch. That left leg out. You can do a Janu Sirsasana if you want, which is just like this. I'm doing wide splits. Go ahead and get started. And so I've got the stretch the back leg back, and then open the pelvis up to about a 45-degree angle. Weight of the body is on the left heel and the right knee, and of course the hands. It feels significantly tighter than it was yesterday, but of course this is the first side, so it should normally feel just a hair tighter. And the right hip has a little bit of a limit, because the right hip only goes so far, and it feels like I'm at the limit on the right hip. So I've got to use my body effort, hips, shoulders, upper body, to refocus the stretch without putting too much effort into the right hip, and focus the stretch on the left hamstring. Looking at the left ankle, just to have a point of reference. So you really want to feel the left hamstring. Maybe move the knee in a little bit. I move the right knee in a little bit, rotate it over just a hair. Feeling different limits. So I'm actually squaring the hips off a little bit more every time I turn just a hair, because that's what feels right. And I'm leaning forward so that more force is on the left leg as compared to the right hip. Because the right hip is really kind of jumping up and saying, hey, don't go too far. And it's providing a lot more sensation than the left hamstring, which is what I really want to stretch. So using weight and balance to pull the force out of the right hip as best as I can, and into the left hamstring. There we go. So the right hip's more or less happy, and I can focus on the left hamstring. 30 seconds left, 35 seconds. start to feel that left hamstring start to open. As the pelvis gets further down, I just kind of naturally want to square off the hips a little bit. So I've almost got the pelvis down. 8 seconds left. And that's that. Find a gentle way to get out of the pose. So I like to press into the hands, lift the hips up. There we go, clear out the timer. And again, let that right hip equalize because it was at its max positioning. Let's find the other side. So we're doing the right leg next. You can do Janu Sirsasana if you like. Again, I'm going to do a front splits. Get the timer started. Get the other leg back. So I've got the inside of the left knee. Get everything in the right spot. Looking at the right ankle so I can focus on the right hamstring. And feel that right hamstring. Yeah, the left hip isn't providing as much sensation as the right hip was on the other side. And again, that sensation feels more like it's just the joint is at its maximum spot. There's no muscles or tendons that are being stretched. It's just the joint can only go so far. It's like your elbow only goes so far. So it feels like I'm hitting that on the other side, but not so much on this side, or not as much on this side. And I think I've also got the left leg turned over a little more. So I've got the hips perhaps just a hint, a hair more square than they were on the other side. In fact, that seems to be the way this pose goes. Is that as I press down into it, I just kind of naturally want to start to square off the hips a little bit. Start to roll onto the top of the left quad. As I feel that nice, beautiful stretch on the right hamstring. And yes, lots and lots of force on that right heel. But that's what heels are for, right? Just to soak up lots of force and effort. So yeah, now I've pretty much got the pelvis on the earth. A minute left. So yeah, got down further on this side a little bit quicker. But now the left hip is starting to say, hey, we're at the limit. You need to turn a little bit. So gotta turn the hip. And focus and concentrate. And relax. Little tiny smile. Just a little bit. A little smile of confidence that you're doing the right thing. Feel a nice stretch on the right hamstring. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Just release the low back a little bit. Start putting more force into the pelvis. Left hip saying it's at its max. So yeah, there's a lot going on here. And then trying to get that right hamstring to stretch. And there we go. Time is up. Very good. Again, very gently work your way out in a safe manner. There we go. All right, next up. Just a brief hero pose to let the hips relax. And next up is wide splits. So find your wide splits. You might just, chill here for 3 minutes. Or, if you can, roll those forward, someplace where you find some sensation. In order for me to get some sensation, I like to take this all the way down so that the legs are more or less straight. And then I can relax. Yeah, still gotta get all the parts of the body into a good spot. When you put the elbows underneath like this, it allows you to lift your shoulders up. That allows you to put more weight, transfer more of the weight into the pelvis so that the hips go a little further down. Whereas when you put the head down, it allows the hips to come up just a hair, so just slightly different. It feels like I'm just a hair too close, so I will scoot back. And yeah, this is pretty good. I like this. The other thing you can do is you can use the back muscles to rotate the pelvis forward and back just a hair. Push the pelvis down towards the earth. Pulse the leg muscles slowly, gently, lovingly, so that you can start to feel what those leg muscles are like with or when you're in an extended or enhanced extreme version of the pose. So the muscles can relax. Not only the muscles that are in tension can relax, but the rest of the body can learn how to relax. About a minute left. And relax, because the next pose is going to take some effort. Feel the body, feel the inner thighs, or wherever you feel the stretch. Feel that nice sensation. It's not pain, it's just sensation. Pain means you've gone too far. Feel that nice sensation. Can be a very strong sensation, that's fine. But you feel that sensation. As you hang out in the pose in your indefinite expression, the place where you can hold it indefinitely, you notice how the sensation starts to lessen, allowing you to go a little bit further. And that's that. Next up, play with handstand. So, from here, wherever you are, get your hands to the earth, about shoulder width, fingers spread out, fingers spread wide, and not to the front, a little bit towards the side. Press the weight of the body into the hands. Get up in that starter pose so you can transfer the weight. Pull the heels and transfer that weight. There we go. Yay, got it today. And focus. Concentrate. Stack the joints as best as you can. Bend them a little bit so you can maintain control. Press the fingers. Use the fingers for balance. Relax, maybe. Stay up. Oh, yeah, I peeked at the clock and it looked like a minute 55. Yeah, shoulders are starting to tremble. Keep it up, maybe. And that's that for today. Alright. Wow, lots of people again. Thank you so much. If you have been following along, feel free to keep going for another minute and 30 seconds. But good practice today. Really appreciate everybody showing up. Good stuff, and I'll see you tomorrow at 8 a.m.